Bitcoin waffle. Excuse the background noise. Saturday morning, everybody's about. Obviously, there could be TV or radio, whatever. Obviously, it's not me, so I'm just trying to make a laugh. Bitcoin waffle. I have seen a video of a person buying 10 Bitcoin back in the day, early days, for 30 cents a Bitcoin, which is about, what is it? It's about less than 30 cents is about 20 pence or something like that per Bitcoin. Well, they bought 10 they bought. It's a video on online. It's on YouTube, and it shows you the account they bought it. And they bought it in a CoinPal account back in the day. It shows you 10 Bitcoin being bought online, live on a YouTube, making a video, uploading a video, showing you how it was done back in the day. And they paid about $3.50, 3.48 cents, something like that. Oh, yeah. There's a video online. Look it up. 10 Bitcoin for about $3.50, which is about £2.58, right? Yeah? Today, 2022. $3.50 is £2.58, right? And this is less than a decade. It's just over a decade, right? Ago, right? Just over a decade ago. If you'd have said to a bank, "Can I have a mortgage, please, for a £300,000 house? Yeah. I've got no deposit, and what I'll do is I'll give you these. I'll let you. I want to guarantee the mortgage. I don't want to pay the mortgage, but I'll pay it off in one go. In 10, 12 years' time. Yeah. Well ahead of the 25-year mortgage, half the time. Yeah. And I'll give you these 10 Bitcoin that I bought yesterday for £2.58, and that will pay off my mortgage, £300,000 house. Banks would laugh; they'd fall off their chairs laughing, right? Bank manager, right? But the 10 Bitcoin that were bought for £2.58 just over a decade ago would have currently been worth, in 2021, when the Bitcoin price was £50,000 a Bitcoin, £500,000, which means the mortgage would have been paid off in 10 years, and they'd have bought a Ferrari with the change. That's cryptocurrency, and that's happened in just 10 years, and I reckon it's going to double from that, what it was, from the 30 cents, 20 pence, whatever it is, to 50 grand in 2021. I reckon it's going to double again in less than 10 years, which would be, whatever, I don't even know what, 20 pence into 50 grand. I can't even work the complicated. Let's have a quick go. 20 pence. 10 is £2, right? So 1,000% is £2. Right? Is 1,000% of £2? £2. So 20 quid. Is that £2,000? 2,000%, 20 quid. Well, whatever it is, it's thousands and thousands and thousands of percent. But I reckon it will double. The whole lot will double again within 10 years. So before 2030, I reckon one Bitcoin will be worth, because it'll be sold out now. Because there's only 21 million Bitcoin going to be made, and we're about 18.5 million already mined. Yeah. So there is only 2.5 Bitcoin left to mine anyway. So then they're going to run out of Bitcoin. And we're in an era now where today is the 8th of Saturday, the 8th of January 2022. Bitcoin is 30,900, right? £30,000 So it's failed. It's dropped 20,000. So if you bought Bitcoin a year ago at 50 grand, you've lost 20%. You've lost 50 grand. You've lost 40% in 1 year, right? But it can go both ways. Bitcoin can go. So it's come down 40% from its all-time record. We did the same in 2017 when Bitcoin went up and come back down. And this is why. Well, sometimes I trade when I do the day trading videos. You'll see it's like the blue background, the blue chart, not a candlestick. It's blue chart. That's mountain chart. And if you look at if you type Bitcoin into Google, Bitcoin price, and Google will give you a Bitcoin price of whatever day you type it in. It changes all the time. Changes every. Bitcoin will Google will update the Bitcoin price about every 5 minutes, every couple of minutes, 5 minutes, new price. So, but the chart, Bitcoin chart is a mountain chart. It's not in candlesticks. Google could actually put the Bitcoin price in Google chart when you type in Bitcoin into Google, Bitcoin price. It appears a mountain chart. Google could actually have that as candlesticks. Why don't they? When you know the mountain chart patterns, which I do because I was trading Bitcoin in a practice account in 2017 when it went up like that, and you just buy something and it doubles pretty much. That's what happened, right? And then it reversed, and you was losing as much money as you made. You lost. Although I was in a practice account, 10 money, not real money, but the same live prices. Right? But I was trading it at £1,900 before it went to £15,000. And I was asked then, what's the best thing to invest in? I didn't have a clue that it was Bitcoin. It was actually what I was trading at the time. That was the best thing on earth. When it went up, I didn't know that it was going to go from 1,900 to 15,000. I didn't know it was going to go from 15,000 back down the other side as fast as it did. But when you read mountain chart, day trading patterns, in mountain, you get line or mountain. Right? If you click on mountain, that's the same chart that you see in Google. Mountain chart is blue when I show it, and it's green when in Google chart. Right? Green and red in Google chart, but it's in mountain, not candlestick. But when you see the patterns, you recognise the pattern. You could see this Bitcoin chart coming because it only goes. The chart when it goes like that, if it hasn't gone up at a certain point, it goes down. Which is why they say about Bitcoin plummeting right here. If you looked at mountain chart Google price, you'd see Google price of Bitcoin in the mountain chart. Even 5 years, 1 year ago, you'll see the chart, and it's quite clear, and it shows you that basically it's going to fall. Because that's pretty much what it does. When that particular chart pattern sequence appears, it does two things. If it hasn't, I've made a video in this channel showing you what happens. Yeah? That it goes up like that, then it goes like that, then it goes around a bit, then up. When it comes down to here, if it hasn't gone back up again, it usually comes down here and then all the way down. Right? And that's what it looks like on the chart, the Google Bitcoin chart, right? In mountain chart pattern. But I reckon it's the same as Google and Facebook. They've taken 14 years. Google's 24 years now, from 1998 to 2022. $1.5 trillion company, and Facebook is pretty Meta, which is about almost $1 trillion company in 2004, so that's 17 years. When they first started to build those companies, they didn't know what they were going to. They didn't know they were going to be these $1 trillion companies that they are now. But now that all the infrastructure is built, it's going to be much quicker to make much more money, much faster for Google and Facebook. Which means the ad dollars are going to increase for those that make content. And the same with Bitcoin. It wasn't a thing in 2008. It was just a punt. Now it's a thing where people are actually buying it, putting proper cash in, big cash to buy Bitcoin. Bitcoin is going to accelerate. I think it's going to accelerate, at least double again before 2030, which means you're probably going to get one Bitcoin is going to be about 30 million, 300 million. People think, forget the stupid fake coffin, but You could never have said in 2011, that a Bitcoin worth 20 pence would be worth £50,000 in less than 12 years, 11 years. But it actually happened. There's videos of people back in the day showing it that that's exactly what it happened. And you can look at Google today, showing it exactly that's the price of the Bitcoin today. That was nothing more than a punt, an idea. And that's why you've got NFTs today, selling for millions. It's only 4 years after being made, invented, minted, or what you want to call them. They're going to be worth silly, proper, pie-in-the-sky prices that you're going to think, who's going to pay that? There's plenty of money, because the cryptocurrency money has got to come out of crypto somewhere. It'll come either through the art market, or it'll come through NFTs, or it'll come into domain names. It's got to come from the Bitcoin money, the crypto money is there, yeah? Why me? I've made an 11-minute video. It's usually 10 minutes. But the crypto money that's been made is here. It's got to come out, right? Yeah? And those that have got it will have to pay a few quid on what they've made, right? Yeah? And I don't particularly want to. So what they'll do, they'll buy art, expensive NFTs, and $1 million domain names. That's how I think it will come out. But Bitcoin hasn't even started yet. Bitcoin is the reverse of the Bruce's Millions film, where you had the 30 million. Monty Brewster had 30 million. It was inherited, right? Yeah? In the film. Yeah. And he had to spend 30 million in 30 days. And then if he did that completely, he got 300 million. The reverse of the Bitcoin scenario is that if Bitcoin bought it at 20 pence, keep refusing to sell, even though it's 15 grand, refuse to sell at 45 grand. If they keep refusing to sell, they'll make even more money. But it's tempting not to sell when you've actually bought Bitcoin at 20 pence and it's 50 grand. The temptation not to sell is quite high, isn't it? The temptation to sell that 20 pence Bitcoin at 100 grand it'd be harder to refuse not to sell. And that's where they lose money by selling. That's Bitcoin waffle. All good fun. Adios.